by The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Welcome to The Locker Room.
Vince Papali, welcome to The Locker Room.
I can smell it already, Philly. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to The Locker Room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to The Locker Room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in The Locker Room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and my Locker Room Youth Movement producer, Nick Earnshaw, and the intern, Andrew Leeds, on a Memorial weekend. It's a Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, Sunday edition, and the sun is shining. It's beautiful out. Good morning, Nick Earnshaw.
What's going on, Billy Schwein?
I'll tell you what, man, what a weekend, huh?
Oh, man, what a weekend. What a weekend for sports right now. It's a busy weekend. It's a fun weekend. It rained a little bit last night, early in the morning, but we got a beautiful sunshine coming into the studio today, Billy.
Yeah, man, and guess what, Andrew Leeds? Good morning to you. The intern is in here.
Good morning, Billy.
Did
How
you just
we
get
doing?
out of bed, intern? What's
Yeah,
up with you?
I was up a little-
You look a little
late.
disheveled this morning.
Yeah, I was up a little late last night. I actually overslept my alarm. Thank God I woke up at 9:15.
So you're a guy. See, you're still young. You need an alarm clock, right?
Oh,
will you
yeah.
sleep? Will you sleep if you have to be up, say, like 8:00 in the morning on a
Oh,
Sunday? If the alarm's not set, you're not getting up.
No, I'll get up when the alarm goes off if I need to. Today I knew I didn't have to get here till 10, so I was like, all right, I got some time. I normally set an alarm to make sure I get up. Thankfully today.
How about you, Earnshaw? You need an alarm clock to get up?
No, not necessarily anymore. I'm turning into Kramer from Seinfeld. I got the automatic clock. I mean, that's that. I just get up now. I know I have a certain time. Boom, up by like 8:00.
I am starting to. I always used to. I was like you, Andrew. I needed an alarm clock to get up. Heck, I needed an alarm clock to get up at 11:00 in the morning. But as I've got a few years older, I kind of get up without an alarm clock. And but I always set it just in case.
Okay, yeah, I always said it. I always said it because
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I will normally wake up naturally at
Yeah.
like 8:30, 8:15-ish. Last night I just was up late for no reason.
Like if you got to be up at 6 a.m., you're setting your alarm.
Yeah, like during the week, I will set an alarm clock, but the weekend, I'm so used to getting up like early. I just wake up now. It's like an automatic clock. I'm like Kramer from Seinfeld. That's what I do. I just have the automatic clock. It's in my brain. Boom, I'm up.
All right, it's a Sunday morning. The sun is shining. Everybody's down at the Jersey Shore. From Brigantine to Cape May. Everybody's hitting the beach. They're running on the beach, on the boardwalk, riding their bikes, having breakfast at their favorite breakfast spot. I mean, yesterday, Nick, I told Andrew he missed it. We stopped by Blitz's on the way in. Got everybody 12 ounces of liquid sunshine from Blitz's Market. Was delicious.
Can't believe I missed out.
Yeah,
on that.
Leeds was bummed out when you told him that this morning. He came rushing in. He just woke up. He comes rushing in. He's like, "You didn't get me orange juice today. We need it
really
today."
could have used some extra liquid sunshine in a
right?
bottle
Did that juice
this
you up?
morning.
I mean, Nick, you even had your coffee. That's better than the coffee.
Oh, I had the coffee yesterday with the espresso, and then I had the orange juice on top of it. I was bouncing off the wall.
Fine. Blitz's Market, man. They have 12 ounces of liquid sunshine in a bottle, right? They freshly squeezed.
That was
You
awesome.
mentioned the locker room, you get $1 off.
How about
so it's
that?
$4.99. You mentioned the locker room, you get $1 off.
How
It's
about
$3.99.
That's a deal.
You out of your mind?
That's a steal and a deal,
It's
Billy.
a steal and a deal. Now it is Memorial Weekend, and of course we pay our respects and remember those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for this country, enabled us to speak, have fun on the radio, and talk sports.
Yep, 100%. 100%. That's something you got to keep in the back of your head this weekend, right? Like the ones who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country, for us to be able to do this, right? Like we wouldn't be able to do this without them. It's just something people should keep in the back of their heads. For
Of course,
sure.
I always remember Pat Tillman. I mean,
Yep.
his image pops up from time to time on TV, and people remember him. But today's that special day, and you think about he passed on a $3 million contract back then to go serve his country, and then makes the ultimate sacrifice. That's unbelievable.
Well, do you remember how we were talking about? I believe it was Paul Skeens for Pittsburgh. Is he gonna at the end of his career or something gonna do some service in the military? I think he's one of the number one pitching prospect for Pittsburgh.
Right.
We knew the book he had on all the Pittsburgh gear a couple of weeks ago when he made his debut. I think I saw a rumor or something that he might serve, so it's just pretty cool.
Yeah,
well,
just Sports Illustrated. It said that he plans to enter the military.
Yeah, how about that? That's great.
Yep.
With Villanueva, remember he played for the Eagles, then would play for the Pittsburgh. He graduated from West Point.
Yeah,
he played. So there are people that play sports and serve their country. Ted, I saw a thing on X. Ted Williams, he served in World War II and the Korean War.
Yeah,
he was a pilot.
It's crazy. So how I have the relative George Earnshaw, George the Moose, who played for the Philadelphia A's.
Right back in the day.
He was also in World War II. He also served in World War II.
Of course, my father.
There are a lot of athletes that time that served their country during World War II.
Take our hats off to him. Hey, also my father is interned. His final resting spot is Arlington National Cemetery down in Washington, D.C. My father was at Pearl Harbor, not the day that it was attacked. A couple days later, his ship pulled in, and my father would always tell me about the carnage that was left. They had to clean up a lot of the stuff. There was bodies floating in the harbor, and the water was on fire. And my father told me that the Japanese made a critical mistake. All they had to do was send a landing force into Pearl Harbor, and there was no way that Pearl Harbor would have been able to defend herself.
Right.
But they made a critical mistake, and it's all history now. But in honor and respect for our veterans, today we have a text question.
Yes.
We're going to have you list your 5 favorite war movies. 5 favorite war movies of all time for you. You're going to text us at 609-403-0973. 609-403-0973. Now, there's a caveat to this. We're going to give away a pair of Phillies tickets, and I just got off the phone. We were like, this is such a great text question.
Yes.
And we want to make it competitive, so we want to get some really good movies from people, because like Turner Movie Classics plays movies all weekend long, and other venues that you can see war movies. Your top 5. I've got a list of 15.
Yeah,
I asked you
list.
Yeah, I asked you two guys for 10.
Yeah,
I got 15. List your favorite war movies of all time, and I called Dr. Dominic Mariani of Pennsauken Spine and Rehab.
Yeah.
Dominic, I called him at the last minute, you guys.
At the buzzer.
At the buzzer. Literally, it was like 9:58. I said, we got to give something away. Lo and behold, I called Dr. Dominic Mariani. He's an all-South Jersey football player.
Yeah.
All right. Dr. Dom. He's got 2 tickets for us June 30th against the Marlins, section 132, row 14.
Nice. We're going to give those away. So
those are great
the person has the best 5.
Yeah, the best 5
will win.
According to us 3. We'll judge by the end of the show. We'll give some of ours away.
You went over your list with me.
Yeah, beforehand.
Some of you got clunkers on there.
I got no clunkers on there. It's
like
a fan.
Like your choice in music.
Hey, who won? I'm just gonna say.
You doctored up. You fixed it.
So when you text in, make sure you have your name and your email.
Yes.
Name and email with your top 5 favorite war movies of all time. The best 5 you could give us, and we'll give away some tickets to the Phillies game on June 30th at the end of the show.
Now, also, Nick, why don't you tell our listeners what we're doing today, and we're going to be doing for the rest of the time as we broadcast live.
Yeah, so we're going to be broadcasting on X throughout the rest
formerly
of
Twitter.
Yeah, formerly Twitter. So we'll be broadcasting on there. You can watch us as well on YouTube. We're still on the YouTube channel. Yep, so we're still on YouTube. But you can go to @LockerRoom973 on X. We're streaming live there as well.
Just right on your phone.
Right on your phone. Yeah. Right on X, right on Twitter.
I got my Klemic shirt on.
I wore that yesterday.
Klemic Method Performance. It's a nice shirt, man.
Yeah,
he's got some good merch over there.
Good merch.
I gotta steal some more.
Are you still with the? You still working at the Eagles?
Oh yeah, I still work up at the stadium.
You need to get some merch in here so we can give it away.
Yeah, I mean we could figure something out for sure. Maybe some Kelly Green, Saquon Barkley.
I'll tell you what. Next week, or maybe next couple weeks, call me up or get me on FaceTime and walk me around the store. And I'll say I'll pay for half of it. You got your with a discount,
we'll figure it out. Yeah, I get a discount.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, get Billy on Face Chat. Would you?
All right, guys. Geez, it's May 26th, and I don't know. I'm a happy guy, man. We're 7 games ahead of the Braves. We're the best team in baseball. I mean,
Couldn't ask for much more.
I'll see. All right, I'm heading to the beach.
Had a nice ninth inning last night. Nothing too crazy, right? I mean, 6 runs in a ninth inning. Harper hit a home run.
It's almost too easy. Like it's almost now you're
too
expecting
Yeah.
a win. Like the other night they lost 3-2 in 11 innings.
It's like Bryce Harper getting thrown out at the
And,
first
right,
inning
that's
for,
how they won.
for having a conversation with the ref. I mean, the ump.
By the way, I looked at that video a couple times. No, I told Nikki yesterday. I heard it on the radio. I was listening. I was on the way down to the shore, so I had it on the radio. So I didn't really get the full benefit of watching. But Nick, when I watched it, I mean, come on, man. Was he just having a conversation with the guy?
Yeah, he was just asking him essentially, you know, and I think he said it after the game that, you know, what are you going to call basically the rest of the game? Is this going to be your strike zone? And he got offended by it and made it the ump show, which is ridiculous.
All right, so on the other side, we'll talk Philadelphia Phillies. Of course, at the bottom of the hour, we'll go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City at 21st at Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Of course, I stopped in there yesterday. Dave and Joan were in there, Joe Newman, Mackenzie, Claire, Teresa, Kathy, the whole crew were in there. And get down there to Blitz's Markets. But Tommy Greene at 10:30, and then we'll talk about the Eagles depth chart.
Yep.
As they just finished OTAs, the first round of it anyway, and then talk a little Sixers free agency, Nick.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about Sixers free agency. I have a ton of opinions on that, Andrew Leeds.
I mean, there's so many directions that they could go, and a lot of them I don't like, but you know, we'll see what they end up deciding.
We'll see what it is.
Yeah.
All right, I got the Locker Room Youth Movement producer Nick Earnshaw and the intern Andrew Leeds. They're ganging up on me today, but the old man will hang in there. Want to remind people the first hour of the Locker Room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, from the shore to center city, and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about Captain Chucky's in Seattle. You need to get down to Captain Chucky's for all your seafood favorites. Try their famous crab cakes, steamed shrimp, selection of soups and appetizers, Marciano stuffed breads, pierogies from the pierogi kitchen, stocks, pound cake, and more. Just take, bake, and enjoy. Call 609-905-CRAB. That's 609-905-CRAB, or visit CaptainChuckySeattle.com. Go down there and say hello to owners Kathy and John McCann at 4111 Landis Avenue in Seattle City. Online ordering and local delivery is available. That's Captain Chucky's in Seattle. It's crab with an attitude. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the Locker Room with Billy Schweim and my Locker Room Youth Movement producer, Nick Earnshaw, and the intern Andrew Leeds right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Wake up weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. with Unsportsmanlike on 97.3 ESPN with Evan Cohen, Super Bowl champion Chris Canty, and Michelle Small.
Can't wake up without it.
Brought to you by the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
How would you like to go to the 2025 Masters Golf Tournament? Go to ticksforgood.org to find out how you can win the grand prize of 2 weekend passes to the 2025 Masters, as well as plenty of other awesome prizes like Masters hats, t-shirts, and foursomes to your favorite South Jersey golf courses. Go to ticksforgood.org to learn how you can win these prizes. This sweepstakes is brought to us by our friends at Shane Orthopedics and the David Scales State Farm team.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Memorial Day deals are here at Lowe's. Right now, save big on Scott's Naturescapes mulch. Get 5 bags for just $10. And there's more. Get up to 40% off. Plus, save an extra $50 on every $500 you spend on select major appliances. These deals are selling fast, so start shopping now. Lowe's knows summer savings. Valid through 5/29. Mulch excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Appliance savings vary based on purchase. See Lowe's.com for details by location. While supplies last.
We're going abroad for the first time in years. To Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast. With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas? When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish. Gracias, Babbel.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Flounder season is gearing up, and the one stop for everything you need is the bait and tackle shop at Utch's Marina in historic Cape May. Come to Utch's for a huge selection of flounder spinning and conventional rods and combos for the boat or the surf, with top name brands available like Penn, Tsunami, Ocean Max, Shimano, and more. Only at Utch's Marina, your home away from home at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Check out the half-off sale going on right now. Live bait, frozen bait, rods and reels, lures too. Visit Utch's today. Bait and tackle shop open daily.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, my Locker Room Youth Movement producer, Nick Earnshaw, the intern Andrew Leeds, as it's Memorial Weekend, and we're remembering the people that made the ultimate sacrifice from our military. They made the ultimate sacrifice, keeping us free and able to talk sports and enjoy our freedoms.
Yep, 100%.
This is Lee Greenwood. This
Yes.
is this song is played everywhere.
Yes, 100%.
And it's a great song.
It is fantastic song.
It's going, doesn't it?
Yeah, you get choked up with this one. I almost do.
I do. I think I do. Yeah,
that one will get the tears for you.
Today is it's Memorial Weekend, Sunday. We're going to be we want people to give us their top 10 or top 5. Excuse me.
Yeah, 10's a bit.
10's a bit much. Top 5 favorite war movies of all time.
Yep.
Top 5. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Dr. Dominic Mariani from Pensauken Spine and Rehab has donated a pair of tickets to the Phillies game on June 30th, section 132, row 14.
Yeah. Text
Dr.
in.
Dom,
Oh, yeah.
All-South Jersey football player, 609-403-0973, your top 5 movies. Now, Andrew, give me your 5th. What's your number? You want to give us 5? Right now, give us 5. We'll walk backwards to 1.
Okay, so from 5 to, you want me to just give my 5th?
Just give me your 5th. Give me your 5th one right now.
Just my 5th. I'm going to put it here. It's a movie I haven't seen since I was pretty young, so I don't remember, but I know it's great. Saving Private Ryan. It's a movie I have to watch again.
You haven't seen it in a while? I watch it every time it's on TV.
It's always
I
on
can't
TV.
pull away from
That's what I know many people consider that to be like the greatest war movie, and I understand.
But you got that as number 5.
Yeah, I got a 5. I'm not going to lie and act like I've seen it and like I've seen it recently enough to have it as my number 1,
All right.
but I have to put it there for
Nicky
respect.
Earnshaw.
Yeah, I think Saving Private Ryan's got to be way higher than that.
Yeah, that's got to be.
I get it.
For me, I'm gonna go with Zero Dark 30.
That's a good pick, Nick.
Zero
That's a
Dark
good
30 at
pick.
5.
Zero Dark 30. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Man. 609-403-0973. Dr. Dominic Mariani from Pennsauken Spine and Rehab gave his tickets. Now, I'm going to tell my daughter, Eliza Grace, she's going to go, I want those tickets. Because she's got that baseball. I told you about this the other day. Eliza Grace has a baseball, and she got Brandon Marsh, and she got Matt Strom.
How about that?
So I said, you know what? Let's keep bringing this ball to the game and see how many different players you can get to sign it.
She might get the whole team by the end of the season, Billy.
Let's hope she does. She's turned into and you know what? Brandon Marsh is now her favorite player.
Wow. Well, will it change if she gets another player? Like if Trey Turner comes up to her?
No, because she was so. I think because Brandon was the first one to give it to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
The ball. Yeah. The look on her face when he came over to her was like, because he stunned. Like it was great.
That stands out for like a kid. Like he was the one who came to me.
Yep. First.
And the seats that Dominic has, his seats are great. So
Fantastic.
We appreciate Pennsauken Spine and Rehab. 609-403-0973 is the text. We're giving away a pair of Phillies tickets June 30th with the Marlins game. It's a Sunday afternoon game. Give us your top 5 war movies. Now, my the fifth one for me is In Harm's Way.
Okay.
That you guys, you youngsters, you young guys, this is a black and white film.
Okay.
But it's a great story. It's got great people in John Wayne, Kirk Douglas. I mean, it's got some great people. That's my number 5, right. In Harm's Way.
I think we're off to a solid start for our list.
I will give it all 5 of us have a good
Yes,
5.
we're off to a good start. Just text in your top 5 war movies along with your name and email, and you could have a chance to win your tickets for June 30th against Phillies Marlins.
609-403-0973. All right, let's get to the Philadelphia Phillies because last night
we're fighting
Phillies. I'm telling you, man. Aaron Nola gives up. He pitches 6 innings and he gives up 3 earned runs. If you could do that every game, the Phillies should not lose a game, right? With their powered offense.
Well, it feels like they haven't lost a game, right? At this point, they only won against Colorado the other night. It's like the first one. It feels like in forever that they blew away in the 9th inning, but. Yeah, I mean the pitching's
May
unreal.
26th, and we're 38-15. Our winning percentage, Andrew, is 717.
Yeah, it's insane to think about. This is the Phillies we're talking about getting off to this hot of a start. I mean, they tied the Seattle Mariners from 2001 for the best start through 50 games of any team in MLB history. I mean, that's insane. Obviously, the best start the Phillies have ever had.
No, with 93, there was a close second.
It was close second.
And by the way, at the bottom of the hour, we're going to talk to Tommy Greene about this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, hey, Tommy, good to talk to you. What are you? So you golfing today? We don't want to talk about the Phillies because we don't want to jinx them.
Hey, what do you talk about? I mean,
everything's just
firing on all
talk about golf.
So,
talk about golf. We'll talk about
somebody's saying the reason why we have the radio show is because we can complain and criticize, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We got nothing to talk about.
Hey Tommy, you can hang up, man.
Tommy, we'll just have a social visit with Tommy today.
Yeah. We'll ask him what he's doing for the weekend.
So guys, our winning percentage is 717.
Yeah, it's ridiculous with where they're at right now. The pitching staff has been unreal, and to think that Trey Turner's been hurt and they haven't missed a beat. Like JT missed a couple of games, right? Schwarber missed a couple of games. They've missed some time. Like some of these top players have missed a couple of games here and there. Trey Turner goes out. Boom, they're still winning games.
Right, so let me ask you this, Andrew. Intern. You.
The intern.
Andrew, you worried? Like yesterday, Carlin sat in that very seat. And what did he say? What? And he's usually Mr. Logical and Mr. Even keel. He says he's worried because this team's scared him because he doesn't want them to pull what the Braves did last year.
See, I mean,
why would you even think about that?
I get where he's coming from with that, but at the same time, you just got to enjoy it while it's happening,
it's
man.
baseball. I mean, they play every day of the week for practice. For all intents and purposes, they play every single day.
Yeah,
right.
And that's honestly hysterical because I know Carlin normally when they're struggling,
right.
Normally at this point they're struggling. You're the one losing their mind. And he's like, "Come on, calm down. It's gonna be fine." So that is funny. Now we're killing it. He's like, "Oh, I don't know, guys."
Right. I don't know. I'm sort of worried.
I get the concern because obviously you never want that to happen, but you can't even worry about that right now. While everything is again firing on all cylinders, everybody's killing it. I mean,
even Nicky Schwarber over here. I can't even. Nick. I can't rip Schwarber. You know what? He's doing exactly what I wanted. What I tell you, if he hits above 230. And he gets on for his base, I don't have a problem, especially when they're winning. Winning cures all ills.
So if he was batting $199, no. If he was batting $199 and they still had the same record, would you be upset?
Of course not. But guess what? Because they are playing so well, he's contributing.
He is. He's fantastic.
I mean, the other night he had 3 walks.
We talked about it last year. They had a 90-plus win pace when he leads off, and look at him this year.
3 for 3 last night, boys.
They could win over 100 games with him in the leadoff spot. There's no debate here.
They're on pace, Andrew, to win 119, 118
it's
Is that crazy?
I remember going into the season. I said, give me 95, 96.
I said 95 in the beginning of the year.
I think my prediction might have been 94.
I think I was 94. I think I was around 94 too.
I mean, now, they're on pace to crush that. Hopefully, again, they do keep up that.
All right, so let me ask you fellas this: the youth movement. I'll start with you, Nick.
Yeah,
Mr. Internal optimist with the Phillies.
Like we did.
Are you worried that they're just beating up on lesser teams?
No. The entire league is basically mid. Everyone's sitting around 500, right? Like everyone's playing these same exact teams. Like you have a couple of top teams. You have the Yankees who have a really good record. You have the Dodgers, et cetera, et cetera. But everyone's really, for the most part in the league, is sitting right around 500. The strength of schedule, you can't change your schedule.
Right.
And they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're beating up on bad
the Dodgers are 33-21. They're at a 6-11 clip.
That's what I'm saying. Most of the teams
Brewers
in the league,
are 30-21. Their winning percentage is .588.
Totally not sold on the Brewers, by the way. But I think most of the league's sitting around 500, and everyone's playing these teams. So that's just where the league is at right now. You can't change the schedule. They're beating up on bad teams, and they just swept the defending champs. Come on.
Yeah. We're 7 games above the ahead of the Braves. 7 games. May 26th.
That's a huge lead to get at this early in the season, especially. I mean, the fact that they already have built this much of a leeway, again, without Trey Turner, with some people missing some time, I mean, they just got to keep it going. I mean, got to keep beating up on the bad teams like we've been doing. It's okay to lose one game to the Rockies time to time, but you can't lose the series.
Yeah, today. I mean, they're winning. They've won as many series this year already, 7. Or swept. Was it swept? I think they've swept 7.
Swept.
Yeah, and last year they only swept 7 the entire season. They've already done that this year a few times.
How about the Mets? Do they just find ways to lose?
Oh, I love
I'm sorry, Mr. Met out there, Mr. Jeff Dowling, Mr. Met, but your Mets stink. And I'll tell you what, this is setting up really well for the Phillies. Phillies are in Colorado today, right? They finished up today. Then they go to San Francisco. San Francisco's got to play today, and they travel all the way across the country.
Yeah. They do.
And we've already swept them at home.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love seeing the Mets fail. I love seeing like angry Mets fans on social media freak out. And the other night was the best. They were like up by, I think, 3 or 4 runs. I can't remember. They lost the game 8-7. San Francisco hit a grand slam to give them the lead, and the Mets were just falling apart. I love seeing the Mets fall apart. There's nothing better that makes me more happy than seeing the Mets fall apart.
There's also nothing more consistent than seeing the Mets fall apart. I mean,
it's fantastic.
They find new ways to lose every single night.
I love it. All right. On the other side, we'll talk with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. How many years it's been? 33 years since he pitched?
91.
32 years?
91.
33. It's 2024, so I think 33.
33 years since he pitched his no-hitter against the Montreal Expos.
Yeah.
How about that? We'll talk to him next. All right. First hour locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection, professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. Now, I know, Nikki, you're going there tonight. I had the meatball trio the other day.
I'm going there tonight.
To die for. La Scala's opened last summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. Their view is magnificent. You're right on the beach. It is. They get the outside deck. You look like you're in the tropics there. Okay?
It's fantastic.
And it's in Brigantine, home of the South Jersey Lifeguard Champions, Brigantine Beach Patrol. Open every Thursday night is Brigantine night. Live music, 6 to 9 p.m., 1 free signature pizza per table. Drink specials include $2 Miller Lite, $3 Peroni, and $4 house wines. That's AscalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. All right, when we return, we'll go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Hoping everybody has an amazing Memorial Day weekend. Be safe, everybody out there. And we'll talk to you right back here on the Sports Bash on Tuesday. We'll take a look at the Phillies weekend out west in Colorado and their start of their new series against the San Francisco Giants. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call again and again. Call and again and again.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island. Into the beach, pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Do you love a good cigar almost as much as your family? Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but you can find that perfect cigar at Smoker's Haven. With 5 New Jersey locations, Smoker's Haven has the finest selection of cigars in the area, like Ashton, My Father's, Romeo and Julieta, Monte Cristo, and more. All from the finest tobacco leaves and hand-rolled by the world's finest cigar makers. All locations are fully open. Stop in and let them help you find the perfect cigar to pair with your life. See all they have and their locations at smokershavennj.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schwein, my Locker Room Youth Movement producer, Nick Earnshaw, the Intern Andrew Leeds right here. This is your comeback song?
Yeah. You don't know this song, do you?
Yeah, I do. My daughter, Eliza Grace, listens to it all the time. Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, Party in the USA.
I love it. This is a nice Memorial Day song.
Yeah, Party in the USA.
All right, well, let's get it going.
The vibes up a little bit.
Yeah.
And now it's time to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches. I had one yesterday. Hoagies, gourmet burgers, vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. That's Blitz's Market, 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Go down there and say hello to Dave and Joan Newman. Let's cue this up. It never gets old. May 23rd, 1991, some 33 years ago. Let's go to the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome in our good friend, former Philadelphia Phillies pitcher, Tommy Greene. Tommy, it never gets old.
I tell you what, I feel older now, Billy.
Tommy,
33 years, a long time.
33 years ago. That seemed like yesterday.
Yeah, a lot of it makes you feel like yesterday, but hey, man, I feel the years.
So I said to the guys, I said, let's cue it up again. I know we did this for Tommy at the beginning of the year, but I said, I can listen to it over and over and over. I know you don't ever hear it, probably only when you hear it when I play it, but I can hear it because it's Harry, it's you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's Harry, it's you. It's a memory that you've given us, Philadelphia Phillies fans, that'll last forever.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I mean, it was a special day, and it makes you feel younger because you hear Harry.
Yeah.
And to me, that's why it means a lot to me. I mean, you get to hear Harry call that, and what it meant. You know, our conversations after that, mine and Harry's, it was always, you know, I'll remember that forever.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tommy.
The older I get, I hope I don't forget it.
So, Tommy, I mean, this team this Philly team now, the 2024 edition. I mean, you guys in '93 got off to a phenomenal start. The difference between you guys in '93 and this team is like we expected this team to be, we expected this more out of this team. You guys came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I guess that's what made it exciting. I mean, real exciting for us. You know, I mean, everybody's expecting these guys to do what they're doing, which is a hard thing to do, man.
Right.
I mean, they're expecting that. They need to make sure they give them plenty of love because what they're doing is unbelievable. But I mean, for us to, you know, it's kind of like coming from nowhere. I mean, we had we had a lot of the same guys there for a few years, you know, and finally it got everything come together for us health and piecing things together and playing up to our ability kind of come to a head. You know, the big thing was the health. Everybody got healthy, you know, and we chimed in.
So your pitching staff, Tommy, it was you, Kurt Schilling, it was Danny Jackson. Who else?
Terry Mulholland. Ben Rivera.
Yeah, no offense to you guys, but if I were to look at the pitching staffs now, I mean, the only question mark really is the Phillies right now is their fifth starter. You guys going into, I mean, in '92, you guys were finished last place. I mean, you guys were bad.
Yeah, we were beat up. Too.
You were beat up, but still, I mean, you were bad. You guys, because I gave up my tickets in '93. I'll never forget. You guys went down to Houston. You opened up 2 series on the road, and you came back to Philadelphia. I think like 6-1 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I re-upped my tickets.
No, so you were front running.
Yeah. Well, Tommy, I had because my family had our season tickets since 1983. So after the '83 World Series, there's some lean years from 84 to 92. You guys, I mean, the Philadelphia Phillies were god awful.
Well, I mean, the ability was there, Bill. If you look back at it, the end of '91, you know, '91 year was. You know, the first half was abysmal, but we were the best team in the National League the second half. if you look at the record and stuff like that, we played good baseball to say. So the ability was there. And then 92 started out, and there were some injuries and stuff. People got hurt, and and when you start losing key cogs, man, I mean it's a huge thing, huge blow. So that's what's so amazing about this team. They've had people, the injuries we had, especially the Trey, and the injuries we've had. People have stepped in and done the job, and stepped up. So that's a huge thing.
Every Sunday we go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, brought to you by Blitz's Market in Ocean City. Tommy, I mean, this pitching staff, like I said, Nola, Wheeler, Suarez, Sanchez. I mean, he's 2-3 with a 3.15, very respectable ERA, and then Taijuan Walker. I mean, he's 3-0, but his ERA is a little elevated. But other than that, I mean, this pitching staff is pitching better than we could have expected and hoped for.
No, and you can't ask for anything more, man, than what they're doing. We're basically, leading the league, as far as that's concerned. Which is a great. Well, you can't ask for anything. If you got pitching and defense, you're giving your chance. Your offense don't have to do as much, to score. But the thing about this team right now, we're basically doing everything. We're hitting, we're hitting, we're pitching, and that's why we're where we're at. So if you do put it all together, you go on runs like this. You know what I mean? But it's great to see the pitching, doing what they do. And so which is a great thing. So I mean, I'm looking at numbers now. I mean, you look at the team pitching and stuff for the year. We're second in baseball with a 3.11 ERA, just behind the Yankees. The Yankees are leading it,
right?
Which is but I mean, we're right there, leading baseball. And I mean, and week after week, it's been sort of the same thing. We've been right up there. I look at the numbers like the last 7 days and stuff like that, and it's sort of the same thing. We're like last 7 days, we're pitching and we're like sixth in baseball with a 2.5. Sure, you're not giving up 2.5 runs a game, and look how many we're scoring. And we're scoring. We scored 42 runs this week. In 6 games, so we're averaging 7 runs a game. So to speak. We had a game we scored 10, but but overall, I mean, it's sort of stupid numbers.
It is. He's reeling off these numbers. I'm starting to laugh. It's just like, it's unbelievable.
It's crazy. Yeah. Tommy, Nick here. Ranger Suarez on the bump today for the Phillies. He's been unbelievable. Speaking of stupid numbers, he's putting up stupid numbers.
For his 10th win today.
I know.
It's May 26th.
I mean, Tommy, do you think Ranger, are you surprised for what he's been able to do to start off the season? And do you think it could continue on throughout the rest of the year?
Well, I mean, just looking at him in the past, doing what he's doing is extraordinary. I mean, to have that type of ERA and the wheeling it off time after time after time, the type of command he's showing all the time is very, very, very impressive. It's something that's very hard to do. Now you go through times like that where you get locked in like that, and I think, I don't know, back in '93, I think I started out my first 12 starts. I was like 8-0 with a 1.7, or something like that for a while. I mean, you go through those roles. You have some games where you get locked in, man, and you're rolling, and it's just so impressive to see that, and it's to see that type of thing, and it's contagious too, a little bit with the other pitchers, because they're challenging themselves to be better. They're seeing what he's doing, on their days off, and they get to watch him pitch and go about his business. And that's one thing about being a starting pitcher in the big leagues. I got my game I pitch one day, and then the other 4, I get to watch the best of the business do what they do.
Right.
And you learn from the people. You pay attention. You learn some things. You pick up on some things that help. I think Sanchez is in a prime spot, to be able to watch Ranger and learn from him, because he's a cool customer. His demeanor, a lot of them, and he sort of pitches that way too himself now. If you watch it, I mean, you learn by the people you're around with, and what a better person that's probably the best pitcher in baseball right now going through it what the streak he's on is probably pitching the best is Ranger. You get to learn a lot of things from him.
Well, Tommy, I got to ask this too, because we're in an era now of baseball where it's all about flamethrower. It's all about velocity, right? For Ranger to do this in this type of era, I mean, what does that say about baseball where it's at right now?
Well, I tell you, it's refreshing, isn't it? I mean,
he's pitching, not throwing.
It's about getting people out, and that's what he's doing. And I mean, he ends up striking out guys, I mean, but that's because he makes pitches, and his stuff plays up because he's hitting with with more than just one pitch. He's got a repertoire. It's like Leo Mazzoni used to tell me back when I was a Braves. I was coming up. He says, you're challenging hitters. That don't mean throw your fastball every pitch. You're challenging hitters with your assortment of pitches in different locations and stuff like that. So that's what Ranger does. He cuts it, he sinks it, he changes speeds. He's got the breaking balls, and I mean, and he, for the most part, he stays out of the middle of the plate, which that's all about your misses. So if he does give up a run, which it seems like, knock on wood, very, very seldom, he'll probably tell you, hey, I made a mistake. And that's the way it happens. That's why hitters get paid what they do, hit the mistakes. But he's so good at what he does right now. He's been so consistent and in that groove of locating his pitches. And we've talked about it in the past, Billy, is why are pitchers in AAA, why are pitchers in the big league, and what separates those guys and what separates the guys from the big leagues into the elite pitchers that are pitching well is the consistency of what they do, and their repertoire of pitches, and they're able to change speeds and locate them all. So,
yeah. Good morning, Tommy. Andrew here. So, there's been some chatter online, mostly from the Braves and the Mets fans of the world, that are complaining that, the Phillies they're not playing great teams. They haven't played. They have a 5-2 record above 500 teams. And I was wondering, as a former player, do you take any stock into that? I mean, when you're in the locker room, do you care about who you're beating, or do you just, you got to go out there and beat who's ahead of you?
No, because anybody with a bat in hand can beat you. And there are clubs out there. There are clubs out there, that are pretty good ball clubs that are not necessarily playing up their ability. Everybody was talking about St. Louis and San Francisco, and they're two hottest teams in baseball right now, along with us. They're playing good baseball. In the last 10 ball games, they're all 8-2. They're playing just as good as anybody. So you can look at records as one thing, but anybody with a bat in your hand, you can beat them. And the people who are complaining about that, are behind us. They're not in first place. They're envious.
Well, I got to tell you, Tommy. The Giants are hot, but they finish up against the Mets in New York, and then they got to travel all the way back home to the West Coast. We're already out there, so hopefully our team's well rested and been able to take on these Giants in the next series. Of course, Ranger Suarez goes today, and he's going for his 10th win. Very impressive. All right, Tommy, it's Memorial Weekend.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's Memorial Weekend, and we're honoring those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. Keep this country free, so you can play baseball, so we can talk about you guys. But we're doing a text question today, and the question is, what are your top 5 war movies of all time? And Dr. Dominic Mariani from Pennsauken Spine and Rehab has given us a pair of tickets on the 30th of June to give away. Section 132, 609-403 is the text board message or text board number for a pair of tickets. What's your favorite war movie of all time?
Oh my God. You got me that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about, my dad was a big John Wayne fan, and some of the movies I mean, obviously we watched the Westerns and stuff like that.
The Longest Day.
Yeah. I mean, that, and I mean, the Green Berets and stuff. I mean,
In Harm's Way,
stuff like that is great. And, obviously you're talking about, the more modern stuff, for the family sort of to watch, because there's a love story in it. It's like Pearl Harbor with Black and stuff like that.
I mean, got that
the
one.
big spectacles, and then obviously Platoon. That's one of my favorites, I have to say, with Charlie Sheen and all the guys in there, Willem Dafoe, and that's a pretty good one.
Well, Tommy, we appreciate you. Of course, we're remembering 33 years ago on May 23rd, 1991, you threw your no-hitter. It's something we'll never forget. We always appreciate having you on every Sunday to talk about our Fighting Phils Enjoy the rest of your Memorial weekend. Tell Wendy we said hello, and we'll talk to you next week.
You got it, my friend.
All right, there he is. Former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. Every Sunday we go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. That's Blitz's Markets, 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Go down there and say hello to Dave, Joan, Teresa, Kathy, Mackenzie, Claire. They're all working down there. Get down to Blitz's and tell them we said hi. All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give him a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and my Locker Room Youth Movement, producer Nick Earnshaw and the intern Andrew Leeds right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Wake up weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. with Unsportsmanlike on 97.3 ESPN with Evan Cohen, Super Bowl champion Chris Canty, and Michelle Small. Can't wake up without it. Brought to you by the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, I'm Steve Coates. When I dine out, I go to La Barca Restaurant, located at 301 Summers Point, Longport Boulevard, Longport, New Jersey. Set in the Seaview Marina with panoramic views of the open bay and marina, La Barca offers a wide range of dining options from fresh seafood, gnocchi menu, Italian, steak, chicken, and inspired entrees. When I have company at the shore, we go to La Barca for great food, impeccable service, and amazing views. Call La Barca now for reservations, 609-541-4007. Maybe I'll see you there.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
For a free home inspection, call 609-525-0111. Ask for Rob McNair or Stephen Weinstein. Financing available. They'll check your crawl space, basement, attic, and your living space with a free estimate. Don't let mold ruin your home and do damage to wood or cause illness to your family. Call Realty Remediation, 609-525-0111 today.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
Hi, this is Brian Propp, Flyer Hall of Famer. My wife Eileen and I opened a new health business in Marlton, New Jersey called Prime IV Hydration and Wellness.
Prime IV offers a range of IV hydration therapies designed to enhance your well-being, appearance, and performance. Look better, feel better, and perform better. Did you know that when you take oral vitamins, you only get 20 to 30% of the nutrients? IV therapy provides 100% absorption immediately into your bloodstream. Call us today at 856-545-1122 to get a free consult from our registered nurses. Again, 856-545-1122 to book your appointment or follow us on Facebook.
You know a spot, but not just a spot, the spot. Actually, with the 2023 Nissan Frontier, you know a bunch of them. But the key to these great spots? Being able to reach them in the first place. Your spot is out there. Find your frontier in the 2023 Nissan Frontier with standard 310 horsepower, advanced tech, and 281 pound-feet of torque.
Drive. Hey, it's Q, Murr, and Sal from Impractical Jokers, and we are thrilled to announce our brand new Drive tour.
True TV and Practical Jokers, the Drive Tour, starring Q. Saturday, July 13th, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. On sale now at theoceanac.com. 16 years of age or older suggested to attend.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. 7.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, my Locker Room Youth Mood producer, Nick Earnshaw, and the intern Andrew Leeds. Memorial Weekend, Sunday edition of The Locker Room. We're giving away a pair of tickets. You got to send us a text message at 609-403-0973. Dr. Dominic Mariani and Penswalk and Spine and Rehab has donated a pair of tickets. Section 132, row 14, June 30th against the Marlins. Top 5 war movies of all time. 609-403-0973.
All right, I'll read one real quick before we head to break. John texts in. He goes 1 Saving Private Ryan, 2 Black Hawk Down, 3 Zero Dark 30, 4 Glory, and 5 Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor. I forgot all about that one.
Lone Survivor is a good
That's
one.
a really good one.
That's a really good
like,
one.
You know what?
That list, I like that list because it's not just the top 5 that everybody says.
Yeah.
Repeats. Glory is another one that's
Wow.
an interesting choice.
Holy moly. That first hour already gone?
Flew by.
Oh, my gosh.
Flew by.
Hour 2. We're going to continue our top 5 war movies of all time. 609-403-0973. We'll pick the one with the best 5, and you'll win a pair of tickets to the Phillies game, courtesy of Penswalk and Spine and Rehab. Dr. Dominic Mariani, all South Jersey football player, donate the tickets. We love Dominic. 609-403-0973. Top 5 war movies of all time. On the other side, we're going to talk a little Eagles football. We're going to look at the depth chart. We're going to talk about the Sixers. We're on X. We're streaming live on X in the YouTube channel. Check us out. The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and my Locker Room Youth Movement. Nicky Earnshaw, intern Andrew Leeds, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The Sports Bash with Mike Gill has the best Phillies coverage in South Jersey.
Swing and a drive. Right field. Way back. And gone. Into the second deck. A monster homer for Bryce Harper.
Every Monday and Friday at 3 p.m. with Bob Winkle from RedOctoberPhilly.com. And Tuesdays at 3 p.m. 97.3 ESPN.com Phillies insider Frank Close answers your Phillies mailbag questions.
I love this place. Flat out, I love this place. There's nothing like coming into the bank and playing in front of these fans. Blue collar mentality, tough, fighting every single day. I get chills. I get so fired up. I signed here for a reason.
It's the best Phillies talk and coverage in South Jersey, and it's only on the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
To do everything I could to bring back a trophy to this town, to Mr. Middleton, to this organization. I got chills thinking about it because that's what it's all about.
On 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Hi, honey. Happy first day back at work. Can't wait to see you tonight. We are so proud of you.
Daddy, love you.
There are many reasons to start recovery. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, we are here to help. Call us. Our trained counselors are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help. Your recovery is within reach. Call 844-REACH-NJ to learn about medication that can support your recovery. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
All right, so there we were, cruising through the new open-air zoo, when I realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. Luckily, we were in my Nissan Rogue. With its powerful DC turbo engine, well, we had time to see all the animals. Whoa! And outrun a few!
Drive the Nissan Rogue.
Did you know that New Jersey is leading the nation in clean energy investments?
Really, New Jersey?
And all with one thing in mind. You.
Me?
New Jersey's Clean Energy Program offers incentives and services that benefit New Jersey residents, businesses, education, government, and nonprofit entities to help them save energy, money, and the environment.
Save money while saving the planet. Who knew?
Now you do. Visit njcleanenergy.com to learn even more.
Maybe we should change our nickname to the Clean Energy State.
A message from the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Minimum purchase required. Interest accrues from date of purchase but is waived if paid within promotional period. Go to windowappointmentnow.com for full offer details.
Attention homeowners. Do you know when to replace your windows? Feeling too hot or cold? Fog between the glass? Spending too much on expensive energy that literally goes out the window? It's time to replace. And right now you can get a free in-home consultation and free price quote from Renewal by Anderson. Plus, during the month of May, you can buy one window or door and get one 40% off when you buy 4 or more windows or doors. Just text GET to 200-300 for your free consultation on top quality affordable windows or patio doors for no money down, no monthly payments, and no interest for 12 months. That's right, you don't pay a dime for 12 months. Text GET to 200-300 to buy one window or door and get one 40% off. And right now, save an extra $200 off your entire purchase. Hurry, this incredible offer is only in May. Text GET to 200-300. Text the word GET to 200-300. GET to 200-300.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
They got him again!
Sixers.
Bang! It's good! Ball game!
And Flyers.
Tipped in front of the net!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy.
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach. And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schwein, my locker room youth movement, producer Nick Earnshaw, the intern Andrew Leeds, getting you through the Sunday morning. Beautiful out there, isn't it today, Andrew?
Oh, yeah, it was
Nice
beautiful
sunshine.
yesterday. It's beautiful today. Tomorrow might see some rain, but
a little rain. Nick Earnshaw, what are you going to do? You're going to Las Scala's later on?
I will be at Las Scala's later. How about that?
They got the palm trees out in the back there. They got You're right on the beach. I mean, the ambiance is phenomenal. The food is incredible.
It's off the charts.
But I mean, I get every time I go there, I get that meatball trio. It's just like,
you love the meatball trio.
I love it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I'm Italian. My mom was Italian. She used to make spaghetti dinner on Sundays. We used to have our early dinner on Sunday, right?
Yep.
When I was a kid, I wake up in the morning, you smell the cooking.
Yeah.
In the morning, Mom would spend the whole afternoon,
you know what,
her whole morning getting it ready. But never would I eat meatballs out.
No.
But I will eat them in Las Scala's.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
You know what I love at Las Scala's is the margarita pizza.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is my favorite margarita pizza of all time, no doubt about
You're
it.
gonna have a blast down there. Tell everybody we said hello.
I will.
I'd only been there the one time when we went on Super Bowl Sunday
we
when we did the live show, and I got their gnocchi pasta, and that
was great.
It was phenomenal. I
we
love
can-
some gnocchi.
We can make an hour of just talking about how good Las Scala's.
Got nothing to talk about the Phillies.
Well, the Phillies are first place.
Yeah.
What do we have to talk about?
Best
All right.
record of baseball.
And also, we're streaming live on the X today, right?
Yeah,
Nick?
we are streaming on X live
and also on my YouTube channel
And the website.
And the
it's on the website
Check us out
like
there.
usual.
Yeah. So go to Locker Room 973 on X if you want to tune in, and you can also go to the YouTube channel as well.
Let's talk a little Philadelphia Eagles because the depth chart is out. And last week when the schedule came out, we went through it game by game, and I pretty much said 11-6.
Well, this is according to ESPN.
Right.
The Eagles haven't put an official one on their website just yet.
Okay. This is an ESPN depth chart that
Yes.
I'm looking at. They got them down as a base 3-4 defense. And I don't see really, other than the fact that they got Brandon Marsh listed as the
Brandon
third.
Marsh, you play football?
That's my daughter's favorite player. I'm sorry. Brandon Graham, they got him listed as a third string.
Well, I mean, listen, they're going to be rotating guys. We know how the Vic Fangio kind of style defense goes. They'll be rotating guys. I wouldn't read too much into what ESPN's depth chart says right now. They're still a long ways away. OTAs has just begun, right? And we still have training camp to go through, but it's gonna be based upon these Georgia dogs, right? Like a lot of Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. This is a year you got to get a big year out of Jordan Davis because it's all eyes on him now. They're kind of heading over to the keys to the younger guys of this squad. Fletcher Cox retiring. It's their time to shine now. They got to step up. This is a young defense.
Is Kaylee Ringo going to make the team?
Oh, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be.
They got him on the fourth depth chart. I mean, if you guys look at this depth chart,
I got it up.
Yeah, I got it up right now.
Competition is good. Kaylee Ringo is a fourth string.
Well,
listed.
I think James Bradbury is going to get cut. I think that's no doubt about it. I think Bradbury's gone.
Bradbury, they got him on a sec. They got him on.
Well, why would you draft two straight corners?
They're going to put him there right now while he's still on the team.
Right.
But he's making so much money.
How much if they cut him? How much will it be against the cap?
It's a good question.
I mean, because you got to keep that in consideration. But once they got C.J. Gardner-Johnson, he's going to provide that grit, that attitude that you need. They didn't have that last year in the secondary. Slay's a talker, big play Slay.
Yeah.
But a lot of times he gets his share of being burnt.
Yeah, I mean he's getting up there in age.
He's getting up there in age.
He's more of a mentor for the younger guys.
And the fact that he showed up to the OTAs and he was like one of the vocal leaders.
James Bradbury wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
So here's what could happen. So the Eagles can designate James Bradbury as a post-June 1st cut and not owe anything towards the salary cap. Bradbury's contract would carry a $4.3 million in dead cap, but the Eagles could just eat the money.
Right.
But that's according to CBS Sports.
You remember now you get your Cooper DeJean and
Quinyon
Mitchell, two new guys. I mean, look, competition is good. I think the more guys you have in the secondary of high quality guys, the high tide rise the better you're going to be.
For me, I think it's going to come down to at the back end. It's going to come down to Ringo and Eli Ricks.
Yep.
I don't know who they're going to go. I think Ricks had more of a presence on special teams last year. He was pretty great on special teams for them.
And Andrew, I'll add this: they didn't use Ricks right last year when they used him on the defensive side of things. They used him in the slot, and he's not a slot corner. He is built as an outside corner, and that's his natural position. So I think I like Eli Ricks better than I like Keely Ringo. Ringo had some good moments too.
Where's Eli Ricks?
He's not even listed.
He's not even listed.
I think they're assuming he's going to get cut.
Yeah, I think that would be a mistake if they cut Eli Ricks. I think they should keep Eli Ricks over Keely Ringo. You also have to remember they have Isaiah Rodgers coming back being reinstated. Jobe's gone in my eyes. Jobe should be.
I think Jobe is unfortunate.
They have a lot of depth at corner.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Sidney Brown's coming back.
I think they keep 6 or 7.
I mean, there's even a possibility of Vontae Maddox. They did bring him back, but he might not even end up. Who knows? He could miss out on the team.
But I think it's good that you brought him back to make the make it the competition stiffer.
Yeah. For sure. Right. I was all on board with bringing Vontae Maddox back, especially we let him go, got that money like reimbursed, and then brought him back on a cheaper deal.
Yeah,
I love it. But,
it just stinks because he gets hurt. He has had injury issues throughout his career. He's a nice player. He's a nice slot corner.
Yeah,
Eli Ricks. He cut him. Someone's going to get him.
For sure.
He
did enough last year.
Ringo.
They're both so young. They both have so much upside. It's just it's a situation where the Eagles you use 2 premier picks on the secondary.
How about Tristan McCullum? What do you think about him? I mean, they got him in the number 2. And then I know this is early in the season. It's just the ESPN's chart, but I mean, we haven't heard too much about him.
I feel like this chart, it's a little weird how, they have Reed, Cooper, and Sidney Brown all on the same, I think they're going to, those 3 with CJ, obviously, those 4 really are going to be the ones splitting the safety snaps more than Tristan McCollum.
609-403-0973 is the text where we want your top 5 war movies of all time. It's Memorial Weekend, and we're remembering those who've paid the ultimate sacrifice to keep us free. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Your top 5 war movies of all time. Whoever we think has the best top 5, we're going to give away a pair of tickets to the Phillies on June 30th, courtesy of Pennsauken Spine and Rehab, section 132, row 14.
Oh my goodness.
Great seats.
Fantastic.
All
you got to do is give your top 5 war movies.
Bring your glove.
So we got a couple more texts in. Gene texts in Patton, Great Escape.
Oh, I got Patton on my list.
Dirty Dozen.
Oh, of course.
Thin Red Line, Apocalypse Now.
Wow.
A lot of classics on that list.
See, I like classics. And the reason why I didn't put Lone Survivor on there. I love that movie, but that movie pisses me off. You know why? Because America had to fight with one arm tied behind its back.
Right.
We had to follow these rules of engagement and stuff like that. You fight a war. War's hell, right?
Right.
But those guys choose to let the Pashtun people or whatever leave. They didn't want to tie him to the tree. They didn't want to kill him, so they let him go. They went down and said, "Oh, there's Americans up on the hill." And that's what happened.
So you didn't have that as one of your 15?
No,
that you wrote down.
because
Okay.
I love the movie. Don't get me wrong.
It frustrates you.
It frustrates me. I feel so bad for those guys.
Yeah. I haven't seen Lone Survivor in a while. I didn't have that on my list.
I don't think
Americans
I've
are trying
ever.
to do the right thing, and then
Right.
they get killed.
Yeah. Right. Well,
I mean, that's the
I don't
reality,
know.
the harsh reality
Yeah.
of war at
Right,
the same
that's
time.
right.
We got Dan in EHT. He texted in. He goes, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, Casualties of War, Hamburger Hill, and then Dirty Dozen.
Oh, I forgot about Hamburger Hill.
Yeah.
I got Dirty Dozen on mine.
Yeah.
But I got
Yeah.
15. I got 15.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gave our number
Yeah,
5.
what's number 4?
What's your number 4 there, Andrew?
For my number 4, I'm gonna go with American Sniper. It's one that's more
That's a
recent.
great movie.
I think it's probably the only time I can remember leaving a theater to just absolutely dead silence. There was no clapping, nobody was talking amongst themselves. It was as soon as that final shot hit and then it went to the credits, everybody was dead. Nobody could say a word. I mean, it was an impactful experience.
How about you, Nick? What's your number 4?
I might ruffle some feathers with this one. This is a new one, too. Oppenheimer.
See, I saw that, and I thought it stunk.
I thought it was really good. I thought it was
Yeah,
really it was long.
I still have to see. I want to see
fell
it.
asleep.
It was long, but I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Oppenheimer.
I mean, it won
4.
Best
I
Picture.
real trivia question for you, the youth movement here.
Oh boy.
Name the 2 atomic bombs.
Where they dropped, you mean?
No. What were the name of the bombs?
Oh, you're killing me.
I feel like I know
the
them.
history question.
It's too early. I didn't have enough coffee yet. You're killing me. I know it too.
One was called Open, the other was called Heimer.
Come on, fellas.
I'm not gonna get it. I know
Little
I
man
know
and
it.
Fat Boy.
Fat Boy.
That's right.
Imagine
put me
getting
on the
Fat
spot.
Boy dropped on you. That's messed up.
609-403-0973. We're giving away a pair of tickets. Give us your top 5 war movies of all time. 609-403.
What's your number 4?
0973. My number 4
Yeah, your number 4.
is Deer Hunter.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna get a lot of crap for not knowing those 2. I know. I'm gonna get my dad. I know he's listening. He's gonna give me. He's gonna be in crap for that.
Give me the 2 dates that the bombs were dropped.
Dude, this is too early. This is too early.
Come on, you guys.
I haven't had my brain food yet.
What are you guys, mathematicians?
No, I'm not a mathematician.
No chance.
I talk for a living.
What was your major? What was your major in college?
Communication studies.
Communications.
Yeah, that
Got to be able to communicate.
Very minimal math needed for this.
Put me on the spot right here, Bill. You're killing me.
August 6th and August 9th.
I knew it was summer because I remember Castellanos hit a home run. Hit 2 home runs on one of those days.
609-403-0973. We're giving away a pair of tickets to the Phillies on June 30th, section 132, row 14, courtesy of Dominic Mariani, Dr. Dom, Pennsauken Spine and Rehab. Got to give us your top 5 war movies of all time. 609-403-0973 is the text board. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, headed to the beach. Let Chet and staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point. Go down there. Tell Chet we said hello. Now, I want to tell you about Captain Chucky's in Seattle. This is where you get all your seafood. Try their famous crab cakes, steamed shrimp, selection of soups and appetizers, Marciano stuffed bread, pierogies from the Pierogi Kitchen, stocks, pound cake, and more. Just take, bake, and enjoy. Call 609-905-CRAB. That's 609-905-CRAB. Visit CaptainChuckiesandCL.com. Go down there and say hello to owners John and Kathy McCann, 4111 Landis Avenue in Sea Isle City, to see all they have to order. Online ordering and local delivery is available. That's Captain Chucky's in Sea Isle. It's Crab with an attitude. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker with Billy Schweim and my locker room youth movement, producer Nick Earnshaw and the intern Andrew Leeds, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Hoping everybody has an amazing Memorial Day weekend. Be safe, everybody out there. And we'll talk to you right back here on the Sports Bash on Tuesday. We'll take a look at the Phillies weekend out west in Colorado and their start of their new series against the San Francisco Giants. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now. 609-42 site at Grimes.
Hi, I'm Steve Coates. When I dine out, I go to La Barca Restaurant, located at 301 Summers Point, Longport Boulevard, Longport, New Jersey. Set in the Seaview Marina with panoramic views of the open bay and marina, La Barca offers a wide range of dining options from fresh seafood, gnocchi menu, Italian, steak, chicken, and inspired entrees. When I have company at the shore, we go to La Barca for great food, impeccable service, and amazing views. Call La Barca now for reservations, 609-541-4007. Maybe I'll see you there.
How would you like to go to the 2025 Masters Golf Tournament? Go to ticksforgood.org to find out how you can win the grand prize of 2 weekend passes to the 2025 Masters, as well as plenty of other awesome prizes like Masters hats, t-shirts, and foursomes to your favorite South Jersey golf courses. Go to ticksforgood.org to learn how you can win these prizes. This sweepstakes is brought to us by our friends at Shane Orthopedics and the David Scales State Farm team.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
For a free home inspection, call 609-525-0111. Ask for Rob McNair or Stephen Weinstein. Financing available. They'll check your crawl space, basement, attic, and your living space with a free estimate. Don't let mold ruin your home and do damage to wood or cause illness to your family. Call Realty Remediation, 609-525-0111 today.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow the car? Can I?
Sure. I think it's time that boy bought a car.
Sound familiar? Manahawkin Auto Sales is the originator, not the duplicator, of a family-run pre-owned vehicle dealership and is proud to offer the largest supply of inventory at a fair price. No dealership markup. Manahawkin Auto has a pre-owned car and price for everyone. They work with many banks to find you the financing for the credit you deserve. Prices even Junior can afford. At Manahawkin Auto Sales, they stand behind everything they sell. If it's not a great vehicle, they won't sell it. At Manahawkin Auto Sales, there is a full-service department of certified mechanics on duty. Remember Manahawkin Auto Sales on Bay and Parker Street in Manahawkin, because in just a few years, it happens all over again.
Daddy, can I borrow the car?
For over 60 years, they must be doing it right. Call 609-597-2261 or visit ManahawkinAutoSales.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim and my locker room youth movement producer, Nick Earnshaw, and the intern, Andrew Leeds. I will never forget this performance at the Super Bowl. Unbelievable.
One of the most, probably the most
powerful. What year was that?
It was 1991.
Wow. Same year as Tommy Greene's no-hitter.
Yeah.
What a year.
Just some performances you'll never forget.
He was He was fantastic.
Her pipes were good.
I've watched this 100 times.
That'll
It's
bring
awesome.
tears.
It's from New Jersey.
Yeah. That'll bring tears.
Yep, for sure.
It is Memorial Weekend. We are remembering those who paid the ultimate sacrifice to keep us free. Thank them for their sacrifice, and of course, remembering them is what this weekend is all about. It's Memorial Weekend. All right, we're giving away a pair of tickets, 609-403-0973. A pair of tickets to the Phillies game on June 30th, courtesy of Pensacola Spine and Rehab. Dr. Dominic Mariani, all South Jersey football player, so kind to give us these tickets. 609-403-0973 is the text board. What is your top five war movies of all time? Now we're down to 3. What's your third?
So for me, my number 3, I'm gonna go. It's come up a couple times. Platoon. I mean, it's just one of those iconic.
That's an iconic
young
one,
Charlie
man.
Sheen.
He was great.
Gives such a great performance.
Willem
he
Dafoe.
really shows like the true harsh, like just
reality.
how awful war
Yeah.
is for those a part of it. I mean, it's a phenomenal movie.
609-403-0973. Nick,
I got to go. Number 3, I'm going Midway.
Midway.
Okay. Going Midway.
All right, I've got a tie. And I know that's not fair. Because
I had an extra one in there.
I got the Dirty Dozen and The Great Escape.
Okay.
Great Escape's a good one.
Yep.
Steve McQueen. I mean, but Dirty Dozen. I mean, that's a classic.
Yeah.
They both are.
Yep.
I think it's fair to put those two tied together because they are both, two like the classic war film.
609-403-0973 is the text board. We're giving away a pair of tickets June 30th to the Phillies. Top 5 war movies of all time. 609-403-0973.
Yep. So we're waiting on a couple more texts. I will check here. We had Artie from Brig text in before we announced a couple of more of the texts. He said, "No Dirty Dozen yet? Come on, Billy. This is your era, loaded with stars. Great show."
All right, 609-403-0973. A pair of tickets to June 30th Phillies game. Top 5 war movies.
Yep. Text in.
By the way, want to welcome a couple new advertisers. La Barca. Will Araby is running La Barca for him, and he called me and said, this is a great location it's on Longport Boulevard, right there in Longport. Great ambiance. The food's phenomenal. La Barca down there. So we're going to welcome Will and La Barca to the program, and also The Point. How about The Point?
Wow.
The Point is got 3 locations now.
Yeah.
One in Summers Point, one in Sea Isle City, right off the boardwalk, and now their newest location in Wildwood.
How about that?
Right on Ocean Avenue, right in the heart of Wildwood.
Welcome to the locker room.
Yeah, man. We'll be pushing that all summer. Of course, it's the summer unofficial start of the summer is this weekend, and it sure feels like summer because it's beautiful out. The Phillies are winning. Phillies are the best team in baseball. The Eagles. I mean, I have high hopes for the Eagles, guys. We were talking about the Eagles last segment. I mean, even though I said 11-6, I think they could do a lot better than that.
Okay.
If the guys that they drafted the last couple of years can play to their potential, I think this team could go a lot better. Like you talk to Joe Lanigan or Tom Jackson, another 2 great advertisers, even Mark Grimes, another great advertiser of ours. Guys are really always optimistic about the Eagles.
Yeah.
But I believe it this year. I think this team, I think they can be 12-5, 13-4, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Andrew, it's about the dogs on defense, right? We got Nolan Smith, Nakobe Dean, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. It's their time to shine. They're going to get a ton of the opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I looked through the schedule myself. I wasn't part of the show last week. Right. You guys all broke it down, but I broke it down myself. And I looked at that schedule. I said, I think like worst case scenario, like the worst I can see them doing is 11-6, which I think
that's the worst. That's what
I could see them losing 6 games on that schedule, but like they could go 13-4 very easily. They could go 14-3. But I mean, 11-6.
Remember the year of the Super Bowl run to the Super Bowl? Like, they blew everybody out.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like
cakewalk.
A cakewalk to the cup.
Yeah.
By the way, congratulations to our buddy Rick Tockett. He won the Jack Adams Award.
How about
best
that?
Coach.
Wow.
So we got two ex-Flyers coaches or Flyers players that are great coaches.
Yeah.
Craig Berube and Tock.
Yeah. How about that?
That's
awesome. Congrats to Rick.
All right. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Your top 5 war movies. We'll pick out the who has the best top 5. We'll win a pair of tickets to June 30th game against the Marlins, section 132, row 14. The Fish, courtesy of Dr. Dominic Mariani and Pensacola Spine and Rehab. I called him at the last minute. I said, I got to give it's Memorial Weekend. You got to give away something.
Yeah, you have to. And, we didn't give away really anything yesterday. So today I was like, oh, let's give away something for the tech sport question today for Memorial Day.
We can't stress this enough. It was very last minute. So shout out to Tom.
I literally called him at 9:58.
You're like, we got to give something away. Let me call Tom. He said, yeah, 2 tickets.
You literally thought of that. Johnny on the spot, Billy on the spot over there.
Billy on the spot.
I mean, it was ridiculous. We're like, what? We're talking before the show. And you're like, why, Nikki, Andrew, why don't we give away some tickets today? I'm like, where are you going to get the tickets from, Billy? You call up Dom, boom, we get the tickets. We're giving them away by the end of the show. It's going to be fantastic.
Dominic is very, very gracious to do that, and he's donated to us before, and we want to thank Dom. 609-973 is the text board. You're giving us your top 5 war movies of all time as Memorial Weekend as we remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. 609-403-0973. The top 5, we'll pick one person to win a pair of tickets to the June 30th Phillies game against the Fish.
Yep. All right, we got a couple more texts coming in. No name with this one. Make sure you
got to put your name
and your email. Attach that to your text as well.
We got to email you the ticket.
Yep. We have The Great Escape, Saving Private Ryan, American Sniper, Apocalypse, and Schindler's List.
Ooh, Schindler's List. I forgot all about that one.
Schindler's List is a big one. That's a big answer.
List. That's a good one.
That's a phenomenal
he didn't put his name though, right?
He had it. He did text in.
609-403, your top 5 war movies of all time. We're giving away a pair of Phillies tickets to the June 30th game against the Fish. 609-403-0973.
That was from Joe and Ventnor.
Okay, Joey, that's a good one.
Not bad, Joe.
609-403-0973. Giving away a pair of tickets to the Phillies game on June 30th. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Beautiful Sunday afternoon. Yeah, why
Crazy
not?
I think we're only a month away from that day.
Andrew, Andrew, I told these guys yesterday. I took my daughter and her friend to the business person special. I took Eliza Grace to it was sold out on a Thursday in May. In May.
Wow.
And then the weather was beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it actually started a little cloudy, but then the sun came out. It got hot. 609-403-0973, your top 5 war movies of all time. It's Memorial Weekend as we remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice. 609-403-0973, your top 5 war movies of all time. We're going to pick one person to win a pair of tickets to the Phillies game.
Yeah, thanks to the last second buzzer from Billy.
Dr. Dom. 609-403-0970. The last few things on the Eagles.
Yeah.
Are you the Brazil game? I mean, I'm not sold on this.
Takes away a home game.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about that so much. It's a 12, 13-hour flight in the air. I can't even make it to Vegas without feeling and I can fly for free.
The main thing that's weird to me about it is the fact that it's a Friday night. That's got to feel weird.
Another thing.
They haven't played on Friday night since high school. I mean, what are
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, what are they like? That's got to be a weird experience.
I know. What do you think? What do you think of that, Nick?
I don't know.
You're apathetic. You don't care.
Yeah, it's whatever to me. I mean, it's the fact it's on a Friday night. It's kind of frustrating, and it takes away a home game. The Eagles don't have a ton of home games early on in the season.
No.
But their last 6 games they don't have to get on. They don't have to get on a plane at all.
I'm thinking about the people, Billy. Okay, you can't go out there and tailgate in nice weather. It's gonna be freezing when everyone's really tailgating.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
week 2, it's up. Was it a Monday night game or no? Yeah, Monday night game, and then they got a 1:00 game October 13th.
They got 6
of the home game until November 3rd.
Yeah,
is that right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they play September 16th, Monday night.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then October 13th. So that's a month.
So they have 2 games before November. That's it.
And then
2 home games.
Not another one until November 3rd, which is another Monday. It's a Sunday night game against Jacksonville.
Wow.
So through November 3rd, there's only 3 home games. 1:00.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. Games where it's warm and hot.
Yeah.
Why? You see all the beautiful people, baby. I mean, I used to go to back in the day when I was older. I used to go to all the people.
Yeah.
When it meant something.
Yeah.
The crowd. It was a party.
Yeah.
Only one game in Philly this year.
Yeah.
I will be going to
You will.
I'm going to New Orleans.
Wow.
I've never been.
Never been.
Never been to
the Mardi Gras, baby.
No.
Talked about it. My brother's the same.
Okay.
I'm going in. He lives here.
What the heck?
have no idea.
The Saints.
He lost his way.
Do you like the color or something?
Love Drew Brees.
What do you want to talk about now? My favorite color?
Who dat?
By the way, I have a Memorial Day story.
All right.
Do you guys know who General Westmoreland was?
Yes.
Who was it?
I've heard the name growing up.
He was one of the generals during the. He was a general during the. He was actually left in disgrace because he. But years later, I'm in working at U.S. Airways, the commuter terminal, and I'm walking by this old man sitting by himself, looked lonely. I'm like, I know that. I know his face. Like, and then it General Westmoreland.
Wow.
I walked up to him. I said, "Excuse me, sir, General Westmoreland." He couldn't believe that I recognized him. I think he didn't want to be recognized because he.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that something? Yeah.
Learn something new every day with Billy on this show. It's just every time. It's he's got some story to go back
Meeting
on.
somebody like that is like such a weird, like almost celebrity.
I would call him a celebrity because I mean they the whole war was not fought was not fought the right way. He was responsible for a lot of the blunders. At least got all the right. You need a scapegoat with him, right?
For sure.
He took it. General Westmoreland.
How about that?
All by himself.
Billy coming out with these stories, man. This is like I remember the one story he did where he worked the monorail.
Yeah, I drove the monorail.
I didn't even know you drove the monorail.
Come on, man, you didn't know that?
Until you told it on the air.
My brother Bobby and I both drove the monorail for 2 years.
It's story time.
The Swiner is an enigma.
Story time with the Swiner. My goodness.
I'm just there, right?
Everywhere.
He just spawns everywhere. He's an NPC.
All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquor is best of Philly, best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, prepare for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. Get in there, say hello to Jason. He's working hard delivering. Say hi to Jason. Say hi to Chet while you're down there. I want to tell people about Las Scala's, and I know, Nick, you're going to Las Scala's tonight. You get in there, you better tell everybody we said hello.
I will. I'll say hello for the locker room.
Tell them we're all juiced up for South Jersey Lifeguard Championships. It's going to be party central there.
I'll let them know.
Las Scala's opened last summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian-American favorites, just like your grandma. Plus, they love their famous pizza, daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at Las Scala's. Open Wednesday through Sunday, 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. Every Thursday night is Brigantine night, live music from 6 to 9 p.m. One free signature pizza per table. Drink specials include $2 Miller Lite, $3 $4 house wines. That's ScalasBeachhouse.com. Let's eat. On return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein and my locker room youth movement producer Nick Earnshaw and intern Andrew Leeds right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Wake up weekday mornings with Unsportsmanlike. ESPN with Evan Cohen, champion Chris Canty. Can't wake up without it. Brought to you by the Weekend Games at Ocean Atlantic City.
And the unstoppable, those captains of gargantuans of the Garrett, those satisfactions of all, perilously beyond probability, the raconteurs of her life. Here's to trains, heating and air conditioning, comfort kings, tenacity for total. The train comfort. Just one more reason why it's hard. Hi, this is Intern heating for food. Your free training system quote at 609-399-100 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again and again, calling again and again.
Hi, this is Brian Propp, Flyer Hall of Famer. My wife Eileen and I opened a new health business in Marlton, New Jersey called Prime IV Hydration and Wellness.
Prime IV offers a range of IV hydration therapies designed to enhance your well-being, appearance, and performance. Look better, feel better, and perform better. Did you know that when you take oral vitamins, you only get 20 to 30% of the nutrients? IV therapy provides 100% absorption immediately into your bloodstream. Call us today at 856-545-1122 to get a free consult from our registered nurses. Again, 856-545-1122 to book your appointment or follow us on Facebook.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
A slow network is no network for business. That's why more choose Comcast Business. And now we're introducing Ultimate Speed for Business, our fastest plans yet. We're up to 12 times faster than Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. And existing customers could even get up to triple the speeds at no additional cost. All from the company with 99.9% network reliability and advanced cybersecurity. It's Ultimate Speed from Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ultimate Speed for Business is here. Introducing the fastest speed plans yet from Comcast Business, the provider powering more businesses than anyone else. Don't miss out on fast speeds at a great price on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small business. Call 1-800-501-6000 or visit ComcastBusiness.com today. Restrictions apply. Compares Comcast Business 1.25 gig to 100 megabits per second of Verizon 5G Business, AT&T Wireless Broadband, and T-Mobile for Business. Up to 3 times downloads for essential and standard customers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 96.3 ESPN and the Free Newell.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, the Locker Room youth producer, Nick Earnshaw, Intern Leeds, as we listen to It's a Grand Old Flag. And this song is a great song. You know, my brother-in-law and my nephew graduated from West Point. We would go up there all the time, see them or watch graduation. Like the West Point band and all the patriotic songs. And of course, today we remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice to keep us free. And we're picking our top 5 war movies of all time. Yep. And we're giving away a pair of tickets at 609-403-0973. That's the text board number. You're going to tell us your top 5 war movies. 609-403-0973.
Don't forget your name and your email so that we can send you those tickets.
Very good. Don't forget your name and your email. Very good, Andrew. All right, Andrew, what are we down to? Number 2 for you?
We're down to 2.
What do you got?
So my number 2 movie, it's Inglourious Basterds.
That's a good selection.
That is a good one.
Not the typical war movie. It's not really about like
but it's a war setting.
Front, but it's a war setting. Takes place in Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino.
Actually, it was in France, right? Because they were in France when.
Yeah.
Because
I think you're right.
The opening scene, he's protecting a Jewish family. They're living under the floor.
And then Hans Landa, played by Christoph Waltz, one of the greatest movie villains of all time. I mean, just such a great and fun time. It's funny. We were talking about. There's great jokes. Brad Pitt kills it. It's a great movie.
I thought Brad Pitt did a great job in that movie. Yeah. I mean, talk about like he can do all kind of roles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's been
versatile.
Yeah, he's very versatile.
Yeah, he had that southern accent going. My God,
Aldo, I'm Aldo the Apache.
Yeah,
whatever.
Buongiorno. I'm Italian.
All right, Nick, what's your number 2?
All right, nobody has said this. No one's texted it in. I'm going Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Civil War.
Wow.
Yeah.
Civil War is not one that gets
Wow,
brought up.
that doesn't get brought up that much.
Daniel Day-Lewis played Lincoln.
Lincoln, I gotta. You know what? I don't remember seeing that.
It is one of my favorite movies. It is awesome.
Daniel Day-Lewis
was
is one of
awesome.
the best actors.
Oh,
of his
he
generation.
played a fantastic Lincoln. I remember in college, a few of my roommates were going out to party. I stayed home, made some popcorn, and just watched Lincoln all night.
That's awesome.
Jeez, you're boring.
I know. It was one night.
My number two is Black Hawk Down.
Oh, that's a good one.
How about that, huh?
That's
I got a little story to that. My brother-in-law, Colonel. Here's another story. My brother-in-law, Johnny Brooks. He was friends with Bill Garrison.
What?
Who's the guy? Who was the guy that was the head of the Black Hawk Down?
Wow.
He's I think he retired as either a 1- or 2-star general, but he took heat for that.
Yeah. Wow.
And of course, that was the administration's fault for not. They once again our hands were tied behind our back.
Yeah.
Weren't allowed to do certain things, and we end up suffering.
Yeah.
But
That's a good
Bill
movie.
General Bill Garrison, my brother-in-law, they're friends.
How about that? That's a good movie.
You have so many fun facts.
Yeah.
That are just incredible to unpack every week.
609-403-0973, your top 5 war movies of all time. We'll pick the winner, and you're going to win a pair of tickets to this Sunday, June 30th at the Citizens Bank Park against the Fish.
Yeah, against the Miami Marlins.
Free
Courtesy
tickets
of
to
Pennsauken Spine and Rehab.
Free tickets to watch the best team in baseball. I mean, you can't beat it.
Right?
On a Sunday
afternoon.
Oh,
easy
beautiful.
like a Sunday morning.
We got a couple more texts in. We got Fenton from Ventnor City. He goes, Gettysburg 1993, Schindler's List, Lone Survivor, Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down extended version, and an honorable mention, Apocalypse Now.
All right, I like that 5.
Solid list.
Solid list. 609-403-0973.
All right, we got Bill and Mara Mora. He goes, Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket, Platoon, Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
All right, yeah.
All right,
I'll throw that one in there. Yeah.
A war movie?
I don't know if it's close.
I mean, it's got that Vietnam
It's got
angle.
a whole
to it.
section of war.
Actually, because then he goes to the Capitol, right? And he sees the girl
I
walking
think
through
I'll count it.
I'm counting.
You're gonna count that?
It's not
Gump.
the typical
All right.
war movie.
It's
but
not a typical, but we'll count it.
I'll count Gump, and then Black Hawk Down was his final.
Yeah, Black
we
Hawk
got
Down.
we got one more text from Mike Leeds, my dad.
Oh, what did he
Mike
say?
personally. He's got number 5, Platoon. Number 4, Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Number 3, The Patriot.
Patriot.
Wow. Okay.
Number 2, Full Metal Jacket, and number 1, Apocalypse Now. Heard Apocalypse Now a few times now.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. All right, 609-403-0973. Got about 20 minutes left in the show. We're giving away a pair of tickets. You got to send us a text message at 609-403-0973 to win a pair of tickets to the Phillies on June 30th against the Fish, courtesy of Dr. Dominic Mariani, Pennsauken Spine and Rehab. All South Jersey football player donating the tickets today, 609-403-0973.
So you know what else starts on June 30th? NBA free agency.
Free agency.
Wow.
See that? What a day that is. And
Mhm.
let's talk a little Sixers basketball because in the newspaper today, of course,
You got your paper?
I get my newspaper.
Show the people on X, Billy. Show the people on X.
And by the way, we are on X today for the first time. We're
Streaming live
on on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But I got my paper here, and there's a nice article in here. Not that I agree with it, but Keith Pompey talking about Paul George's status.
Mhm.
I don't want Paul George.
I do not want Paul George whatsoever.
It's
I don't
one
want
of those
LeBron
things
James
where-
either, Leeds.
I mean, Paul George, it's like, if it was a 1-year deal or something, I'd be fine with
That's
it. But
not
you
gonna
know he wants a max deal.
Well, he wants
4 or 5
the
years.
Clippers. The Clippers don't want to give him a 3-year deal.
They don't want to give him a max.
I wouldn't want to give him a 3-year.
I don't want to give that either. But if he doesn't want, I mean, at the end of the day, he's going to have to take the best offer, and he doesn't want to play for a loser.
How many? Look
Yeah.
at all the teams left right now. They're all basically essentially duos, right? With great rosters
You know
around
what?
them.
You know who I want? I want Mikal Bridges.
That's what I've been saying.
That's the one guy I want because we had him and then we got rid of him 30 seconds later after the draft.
You got to remember, though, he is not a free agent. He is still under contract by the Nets. And Joe Tsai, the owner of the Nets, they are at a crossroads for the future of that team. So I think they're going to unload some players this offseason. So that's something to watch. Keith Pompey's article also mentioned LeBron James, the Sixers are interested, and also OG Anunoby.
Now, that's a guy.
could be a free
I
agent.
like Carlin. Carlin wants Pascal.
Pascal
Siakam.
Pascal Siakam.
He's on Indiana.
Did he not sign an extension?
He will be a free agent.
He'll be a free agent.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind him, but I like OG Anunoby too.
I think OG Anunoby would probably get at a little bit of a cheaper price,
Yeah.
and I feel like he fits more with the Sixers need. He has
Plus,
that
did he play for Nick Nurse?
Yes.
In Toronto.
Yeah. Same with Siakam.
Same with
obviously.
Siakam.
They were teammates, so I mean, wouldn't hurt bringing both of them in. I don't know if we have the money to do that.
I mean, they have plenty of money.
They got plenty of money,
They have
Andrew.
plenty of money. That's why you can't go give it all away to a Paul George. Remember, you have to re-sign Tyrese Maxey this offseason too.
Well, but
So
still, but
that's part of it.
But he's got so much money.
I understand, but you
bring
don't.
back Kelly Oubre. He's gonna get.
Oh, no.
This year.
I bring back Oubre. I bring back Campaign.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to bring back Buddy Hield. I still too, because that last game, game 6. I mean, he didn't play the third quarter. He still had 20 points.
If he's cheap enough, I would love to bring back
at the
Buddy
right
Hield.
price.
Yeah, exactly.
And how about you made it, Andrew? You talked about T.J. McConnell.
Mm.
He averages more points in the playoffs than Tobias Harris.
You got to think about it. He's also played like way more games, so he's keeping that average up across a longer stretch. Tobias Harris averaged 9 points in 6 games. T.J. McConnell across what must be, I want to say like 13, 14, 15
Like
games.
7.
You got to pull.
Averaging 10.8 points.
You got to pull.
You can get a dozen crumble cookies more than Tobias Harris's average in the playoffs.
So
Okay?
last night the Celtics go up 3-0. I mean,
T.J. McConnell at 23.
Yeah, but I can't stand the Celtics.
No.
Like, I despise them.
I've recently realized I made the comparison. I fully have linked them in my head. The Boston Celtics are the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA.
I think
mean,
so.
On all fronts. I mean, they have the past success. They've won 1 championship in 40 years.
Well,
30 years.
I'd also argue the Sixers are also like the Dallas
In terms of the
Cowboys.
second round.
The second round exit every year.
But we don't act like
It
we're
is.
America's
No,
team.
no.
The Celtics think that they're the premier franchise in the NBA. They've won 1 title since the 90s.
Yeah, but they have a lot of titles.
They do have a
so-
lot. You got to go back to the 60s and 70s.
yeah.
But like the
Uh-huh.
Cowboys.
But so
gotta go
what?
back to
Yeah,
the
I know.
90s.
So you're history majors.
Yeah.
Right? You could be a history major.
Which,
But
yeah,
it's a fun fact. And they have won 1 title in the last 40 years?
30
years.
something years. I mean, it was the Larry Bird era, and then they won in 2008 with KG, Paul Pierce.
Yeah,
But still, they go
Yeah.
deep in the playoffs almost every year. It seems
They
like.
do.
And
yeah,
that's what aggravates me.
They usually get 1 series farther than the Sixers and then blow it. Usually.
609-403-0973 is the phone. Is the text board.
Text.
609-403-0973. We're giving away a pair of tickets to June 30th Phillies game against the Fish, courtesy of Dr. Dominic Mariani, Pensark and Spine and Rehab. Your top 5 war movies of all time, Nick.
Yep. So we're getting a couple more texts in here to the text board.
Got your name and
yes.
email address as well.
Yes. All right. So let me check right here. Pull it up.
By the way, the Celtics, it's 1 championship in the last 38 years.
All right, John.
Seems like they're
John from Pleasantville texted. He just texted in one. He said Platoon. So that's been a popular one throughout the day.
that one.
That's a great movie.
Yeah. There's other ones that are on my list. The Battle
honorable
of the
mentions.
Bulge, the Bridge over the River Kwai, Patton.
Okay.
Patton's got some
Patton's
great
been said.
quotes. I mean, Patton's been said.
Yeah.
Run Silent, Run Deep is an older one.
Okay.
That's that's a good movie. Stalag 17. Should I ask you? I guess it's time now to ask you about your number 1.
Yeah, might as well get that so we can get it out of the way. My number 1 film, so we have enough time to decide a winner.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
My number 1 war movie of all time has got to go to Full Metal Jacket.
Okay.
Full Metal
Let's go on.
Jacket, Stanley Kubrick. I mean, great director. I love the fact that it's basically 2 separate movies in one. I mean,
Yeah.
you got the first hour completely dedicated to the boot camp.
Yeah.
And then it's just, obviously the crazy ending to that chapter, and then just
Yeah.
cut straight to them at the
Yeah.
war.
Yeah.
It shows again, the harsh realities of war. It's disgusting. It's not fun, but it's a great movie. It's a great depiction.
609-403-0973. Your top 5 war movies of all time. We'll pick the winner for a pair of tickets to go to the Phillies game on June 30th.
Yep. I'll go my number 1. It's got to be Saving Private Ryan. No doubt.
Yeah,
it's
it's
my
hard to
number
argue
one.
with. Yeah. My number 1 of all time, Kelly's Heroes.
All right. Yeah. There you go.
It's a comedy in a way. It is a comedy. I mean, that has so many great movie quotes and great actors. Carol O'Connor, that's the old
Clint.
Archie Bunker. He was in it.
Clint was in that, right?
Clint
yep.
Eastwood, Telly Savalas,
Donald
Sutherland,
Yeah.
Gavin McLeod,
Don Rickles.
Yeah,
Don Rickles.
Don Rickles.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Crap Game.
Yeah.
So those are some great movies. 609-403-0973. You got a few minutes left. 609-403-0973 is the text board. I'm giving away a pair of tickets, courtesy of Pennsauken Spine and Rehab, Dr. Dominic Mariani, June 30th against the Fish, Section 132. 609-403-0973 is the text board. List your top 5 war movies of all time.
Yep,
all
keep them coming.
For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, having a party down at the beach house. Make sure Chet and the staff gives you everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store at Summers Point. Go down there, say hello to Jason and Chet for us. Just about everybody in this area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of the private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll pick a winner and wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and my Locker Room Youth Movement producer, Nick Earnshaw, and the intern, Andrew Leeds, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The Sports Bash with Mike Gill has the best Phillies coverage in South Jersey.
Swing and a drive. Right field. Way back. And gone. Into the second deck. A monster homer for Bryce Harper.
Every Monday and Friday at 3 p.m. with Bob Winkle from RedOctoberPhilly.com. And Tuesdays at 3 p.m. 97.3 ESPN.com Phillies insider Frank Close answers your Phillies mailbag questions.
I love this place. Flat out, I love this place. There's nothing like coming into the bank and playing in front of these fans. Blue collar mentality, tough, fighting every single day. I get chills. I get so fired up. I signed here for a reason.
It's the best Phillies talk and coverage in South Jersey, and it's only on the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
To do everything I could to bring back a trophy to this town, to Mr. Middleton, to this organization. I got chills thinking about it because that's what it's all about.
On 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Bintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a Birds fan bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hey, it's Mike Gill, and I want to get you into your next dream car this month with Key Acura of Atlantic City. Go ask my friend Rocco about the Acura MDX low-mileage lease for qualified customers with Acura loyalty for just $499 a month with $49.95 down. Or ask about the Acura Integra for only $345 a month with $39.95 down. That's it. No hidden fees, no extra charges, only a Key Acura on Tilt Road in EHD. Your small but friendly dealer with convenient Saturday service hours. Offer ends May 31st. See dealer for details.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, ESPN, and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Nick Earnshaw, Andrew Leeds, and we're listening to Miley Cyrus. This is Party in the USA. This is a great song. You know, my daughter, I used to take her to school every day. We would sing the song every single day. I know all the words.
This is a great song.
It's a great song.
Now, I'm glad you knew the song title of this one, unlike the Taylor Swift one where you kept saying "Cool Summer." It's cool.
Look at Nick. He's sporting his shades right now. Look at it.
We started the show with "Party in the USA."
My daughter loves the song. We were going nuts. We were partying in the USA.
I'm ready to party today, Billy. I know. I'm gonna be with Scallas later.
Yeah, man. Scallas down there. I love this song. Party in the USA. And
Party in the locker room.
And the party in the line. The only reason it is because we are remembering the sacrifice that our veterans, you know, the people that made to keep us free. Memorial Weekend, we honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Don't forget that. That's what Memorial Day is all about.
Of course.
All right.
Speaking of which, we got I think we have a winner.
We have a winner. All right. What's our winner?
Yeah.
Nick?
So we have John Considine.
John!
Yeah. So Saving Private Ryan.
Give us his 5. Give us his 5.
Saving Private Ryan 1, Black Hawk Down 2, Zero Dark 33, 4 Glory, and 5 Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor.
Congrats, John. You're going to the game.
So, John, I'll be in touch with you after the show, and then you're gonna have to get that MLB app. And when we email them to you, it'll just pop. It's easy. Just
the MLB ballpark.
Yeah, I got that on my phone.
Yeah, Billy can have it on his phone.
If I can do it, anybody can do it. Right?
What's an airdrop?
What's that?
What's an airdrop?
What was the other thing I said there?
Earlier, you were trying to reply to a tweet, and you were like, "Well, it's not showing up. It's not showing up." You had to scroll down.
I freak out when it doesn't go my way.
Had to scroll down, Billy.
That was with I don't know if you know about that one, Andrew. Like, I was listening. Did you hear that one? All right, it was with Clement M.
Yeah, I was like, I had no idea.
Oh my god!
What's going on here? Right on my phone. Great show today. Memorial Weekend is the unofficial start. Yesterday we had the Beach Patrol report. Brought to you by McCann Realtors and the Ocean City Lifeguard Alumni Association. It was good to get that going. We spoke with Kip Epic. You see that interview. If you missed it, it'll be up in a couple days on my website. You just go to the tab, the YouTube, click the Beach Patrol Report 2024, right?
Yep, that'll be up shortly.
Okay.
It's our first episode of the season.
Yeah. All right, guys. Wow, it's over. Don't forget to get down to La Barca. Check out that's a great place to have you're right on the bay there. Great view, great food. Will Araby, the Point. Point's going to be rocking tonight. Yeah, Sunday night, all summer long. I want to thank Tommy Greene, as always, on the Mound with Tommy Greene, brought to you by Blitz's Market in Ocean City. Andrew Leeds, outstanding job today. I like your picks. They were very good.
Thank you, Billy. Appreciate it.
Nicky Earnshaw, great job producing today, and of course. You're heading down to the Scallas. Have a great time tonight.
Appreciate it.
Phillies today. What time the Phillies? 4:05 today. What time the Phillies? 4:05.
I think it's 4:05.
Sometime around then. I mean, best team in baseball. Hopefully, they keep that momentum going over.
Let's win the series. 310 today. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Sunday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Weekend, and we will see you next week right here on ESPN.